You saved your money for a dream home renovation project. Now you're facing sticker shock because your contractor's bills are far more than you expected. When it comes to construction and home improvement projects, disputes about charges are often contentious. Many homeowners wonder if they have any legal options. In the next few minutes, I'll discuss what you should know if you're dealing with an overcharging contractor. People often ask me if they can sue their contractors for overcharging them on a construction project. The short answer is yes. If a contractor exceeds what he agreed to charge you, if a contractor doesn't do work that he promised, or if a contractor expands the work beyond what was originally agreed to, then yes, you may not be liable for those charges, and you may have a cause of action against your contractor for breach of contract, bad faith, or some other claim. When you're entering into a contract with a construction professional for a home improvement project or any kind of construction project, there are several things you should keep in mind. Number one, defining clearly what the scope of work is. Number two, the amount that's going to be paid for that scope of work. Number three, come to an agreed upon completion deadline. And number four, make sure that the contractor is doing what he or she promised in your initial agreement. One of the most common areas of dispute in home construction projects is the scope of work and changes to the scope of work. Oftentimes, a contractor will come to you and suggest a potential change in the original scope that he had promised. When that happens, you have to be sure that number one, you clearly define the changes in the work. Number two, you agree to a cost for the changes in the work. And number three, make sure that it was not part of the original scope to begin with. Oftentimes, a contractor will try to charge you more money for work they already agreed to provide because of budgeting issues, cost overruns, difficulties on the project. So make sure any changes in the work are agreed upon between you and your contractor in advance. If you find yourself in court against your contractor, you'll need evidence to support your claims. That should include any written communications you have with your contractor, any texts, any phone messages. It should include receipts. It should include photos of the work that was done or that wasn't done. And it should include anything really you want the judge or the finder of fact to see to demonstrate that the contractor didn't deliver as promised. If you believe a contractor has overcharged you, or you've had a contractor walk off the job over a dispute about charges, my team can help. Talk with an attorney experienced in dealing with bad contractors. Reach out to us for a case assessment.